The combination of my dad and an Italian culture shaped my life. 100%.
Can it be a magnificent win?
Motor racing is a religion. Ferrari is the Vatican and Rossi is the Pope.
Steel racer showing the boys.
Be like Rossi, but in a Ferrari. That was the plan.
Angelo! Steam Sue to the lead!
I mean, what chance did I have really? First cinema experience? Turbo. My heroes? Lightning McQueen and Rocky. I loved going to work with my dad. He worked while I played Gran Turismo. My toys were mostly cars, and I loved martial arts. I guess I wasn't your typical girl. I think the writing was on the wall, but it still came as a great shock to my father when at age 7, I argued that it wasn't fair he had a go-kart, and I didn't. I won that argument, and the rest is history. For me, motor racing is like a never-ending dream. A dream that was encouraged by my parents. Why not? Have some fun, my father would say. A dream where I'm a warrior. My battlefield a racetrack, and 4 wheels my weapons of choice. The helmet snapshot, the battle begins. It's showtime. Battles are tough. Some I win, some I lose. Yet each of them gives me this attitude, this piercing stare that reminds me of the battles to come. For the fight is never over. This dream consumes me. It's always on my mind. It calls my name and gets louder every day. It's become more than just the battles. It's about finding limits and then surpassing them. It's about feeling joy and then heartbreak. It's about never giving up when I feel defeated. So, I readjust. I learn. I grow. And then find new limits, always pushing. Always understanding that racing never stops. Not in my heart, not in my mind, and not in my soul. I'm Océane Colangelo, a girl from Oz, and I live and breathe racing. With success in both car and sim racing, I dare to dream big. This channel follows my racing life, revealing the good, the bad, and the ugly. From victories to heartaches, one story at a time. Motorsport is the most amazing sport in the world. Unfortunately, it's also the most expensive, making it inaccessible to most people, myself included. A sport that has become my life, full of intoxicating moments that light up your senses with adrenaline, excitement, and danger. I've passed the point of no return, and giving up on my dream is not an option. For me, it's not about being a girl in motorsport. It's about proving myself, regardless, by being the best that I can be. Amongst the victories, the challenges, and heartaches, I have found my place, and with it a joy that only driving can give me. So, join me as I navigate a complex world. Let's discover the obstacles awaiting me and see how far I can go. I believe that this sport is more than just about money and racing. It's about character, passion, and true grit. It's about the determination to persevere, the desire to learn from setbacks, and the will to never give up as long as you have the conviction that you belong, because to race is to live. People say that I've chosen an impossible life. Time will tell, but I believe that this life chose me. In today's episode, we go back in time to when it all started, to see how I got addicted to the sport in the first place. I'm reviving an older video from 2021, which was my first attempt to start a YouTube channel, until I realised just how difficult that was, and that I was way too young. Here it is. Enjoy.
I often wonder why I chose such a difficult sport. It is the only sport I can think of where men and women compete against each other. And last time I checked, women aren't doing so well. But that won't change my mind. It's too late now. I've got the bug and that won't change. My name is Océane Colangelo, aka Girl Racer 46. I'd like to share with you my story. So join me in my quest to become successful in the world of motor racing. Let's make this journey together and see exactly what it takes to make a dream come true. We will travel all over this great big continent of Australia, which is great fun at first, until you do it over and over and over again. Each episode, we get to understand what motor racing is about through the eyes of a female, the struggles faced and the determination needed to succeed in a male-dominated sport, where money is king. We get to make interesting friends in interesting places, test out different equipment, and best of all, we get to test my dad's theory that it's not the destination that counts, but rather the journey. Hopefully the journey is fun because the destination seems so far away. In today's episode, we reflect on the early and simple years as a Cadet 9, see how I got the bug and who inspired me. I'll give you a clue, it's in my number, and they call him the Doctor. Oh, and one more thing, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Enjoy! This here drove for also meet and Queensland Junior Top Gun are my two favourite trips. But it all started from, let me explain. As far back as I can remember, there were steering wheels and music. Oh, and there was Valentino Rossi. They ruled my life as much as food and sleep. I tried other things, packing, lightsabers, DJing, superheroes, guitars, cooking, even water sports. And I liked them all, but driving was the most fun. So my dad took me to a higher track and I was parked right from the very beginning.
What a drive from right up the back of the grid. Oceane. Awesome drive. Awesome drive. Did you know Clayton was leading the race earlier today? Unfortunately turned around. What a comeback. Never give up.
So I progressed to dirt with my own full straight car and soon I was lapping most of the field. So my dad said, time for the real thing. I got my license and off to the track we went, and boy did I love it. My number was 2 and it seemed fitting as I kept coming second.
And Colangelo goes through into second. Colangelo gets second. Colangelo up to second. Oceane Colangelo breezes to the second. The little girl in the number 2 has gone through the second and hanging on for grim death. Second, Oceane Colangelo.
My first year as an 8-year-old got me a bag of trophies. And I was one of the 20 chosen from hundreds all over the country to be a good kid for the Formula 1. What an experience. I knew then and there I wanted to be a F1 driver. And all of a sudden I started winning. Wow, what a sensation. I love being at the front and fighting with all the boys for a spot on the podium.
You won, baby! First victory! Let me see that smile!
Colangelo! Colangelo! Go through to the lead! Colangelo! She just keeps going! She's like a stingray! She's not stopping! Catch me if you can! Unbelievable stuff! Colangelo answered them all! And went a tenth quicker than every single one of them! Oceane Colangelo! She knows what's going on! She's just hit the line pedal and squeezed a little bit harder! Look at this! Colangelo! She's gone on the B of the bang and she's hit the afterburners already! She's gone! Someone needs a long fishing line to pull her in because she's spooling them! She's gone! This is the final! Oceane Colangelo for the last time! The girl racer! She's been out front all race long! Can she hold on? Cadet 9s! Junior Top Guns! Warwick can't come! And it is a win! Oceane Colangelo!
This weekend could be a big weekend for Oceane. She's trying to get a win in every race right up to the final.
Little Oceane Colangelo. She said this morning to me she wants to be a Formula One driver. She started in the right way, hasn't she? Goodness me. Here we go. Colangelo looks to have got the whole shot, but Seco slotted into P2. Colangelo's opened up a good gap. The girl at the front. Oceane Colangelo. She wants to be a Formula One driver. She said in her interview this morning that's where she's headed. And right now, she's showing the form you've got to at a very young age. Now has Colangelo! Wow, she's gone side by side all the way through the turn. Side by side, she's got the job done. No pressure, but lots of pressure because Colangelo has just gone back again. A win, Cadet 9s, the 46, Oceane Colangelo. Second, Toby Masico. Third, it's gonna be
I must admit, winning is an awesome sensation.
racer, the winner, the 46, Oceane Colangelo.
But motor racing isn't all about winning. In fact, you spend so very little time winning. There is a saying, to finish first you must finish. And that alone can be tricky. A lot of things have to go your way, and a lot of the time they don't. Engine stall, chains come off, and flat tires are still a thing. Or rains and chaos follow. Sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The worst thing is being hit off track by someone whose ambition is greater than his ability. I guess we are all a little guilty of that at times, and that's a part of racing, a real big part. You have to take the good with the bad, and in my experience, there is so much good. To go racing is like being in a dream. Every now and then it can turn into a nightmare, but my dad says I know it's gonna be okay. Because when I fall asleep in the back seat as we drive home, I know my dad is driving and not me.
That video seemed like so long ago. I sound so different. Looking back, I think those first 2 years as a cadet will always be special. The world was so simple and innocent. I didn't even realise, other than looks, that boys and girls were so different in so many ways, especially in sports. And for the most part, those first 2 years as Cadet 9, it didn't matter. And as far as I was concerned, the one thing that I believed was that if I was really good at something, and I wanted it so much, that as long as I dedicated myself 100%, then my dream would be achievable. I'm not as young, I'm not as naive. I'm still a dark horse, I'm still standing, and I still dream big. That won't change. In the last several years, a lot has happened, so make sure to subscribe and join me on my journey. By the way, I'd like to thank Logitech G, StoryDoc, Revel, and my new trainer Jordan Checker for being in my corner. Your help means a lot to me. See you in a couple of weeks for my next episode, Pandora's Box. Ciao, bye for now.
See you next episode where I step up to the scary world of Cadet 12. And also, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button, please. Race hard and race fair. Bye for now. A big shout out to Derek Jones of Power Republic fame for being there at the start. Also to Raymond Gravano for being my first sponsor. A special mention to Polyvibe Productions via Matt Lord, the music guru, for the music he wrote for this episode. Demir for the awesome drone shot. And my dad for the tireless work he puts in.